No, I'm just because I don't feel like having to stand up. But I'm just saying not having headphones is weird.
Oh,
yeah.
You feel naked?
I feel very strange. Now I realize we just talk in a room.
Yeah. That's
what does
pretty
it sound
much,
like to y'all? Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we do.
What does it sound like to you guys?
Talking in rooms.
It sounds pristine.
Because I haven't had headphones on. I actually don't like headphones. It kind of makes me feel. It makes me feel a little bit weird. Like I can hear. I feel like I can hear only myself. Like
do you feel like there's a person putting their hands over your ears?
Yeah. No, it feels like I'm deaf, but the only thing I can hear is myself talking to me.
I get what you're saying.
You know
I know
what
what
I
you
mean?
mean.
Speaking of being naked, did you guys hear that apparently Diddy was clapping Meek Mill and Usher?
Crazy.
Isn't this madness?
Bro, the list grows.
This is insane. This is legitimately insanity. It keeps coming out each week that he's done something horrible. This is like something out of a movie, bro.
Yeah, Meek Mill came out to clear his name too.
He did not do a good job.
He was like, I would never.
Yeah, he didn't do a good job.
He did a horrible job of clearing his name. He was like, I totally didn't do that. And he just kept, he's like, if I had a girl, I'd fuck her 2 times a day. Like, he's just saying shit that's like, obviously like, all right, bro. Like,
that's
you
what
did
someone with a beard would say.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you did that shit. Come on, bro.
That's an undercover gay guy. That's an undercover gay.
If I had a girlfriend, I'd fuck her 4 times a day.
I love boobs. I love butts.
I love all of it.
Her ass is just so fat.
I could see Meek Mill being gay, and I never thought about it up until this started happening.
I can't see it, but I can see a lot.
Joe, what about that Fry picture? How outrageous were his legs in that Fry picture? You know the picture?
Yeah, bro,
I think
that
so.
was crazy.
He's poolside, and his legs are like ashy and stuff, but that's not the point. The point is that they're fucking curled up like a mermaid, and he has fries chilling in between his thighs, and he's eating them out of there like a plate.
Now, I've eaten fries like that before.
I mean, I would too, but you don't
at
put it
a
on the
reunion
internet.
or something. I've done that before.
You have? You put fries in between the thighs like this?
Fries in between the thighs.
But I didn't have a plate.
You can't put food in between. You can't put bare food in between your bare
As a
thighs.
man,
Okay, bare food,
you
yeah,
can't
that's
do that.
crazy.
You're not allowed to do that as a man. I'm sorry.
I don't think anybody should do it.
Only a sandwich is permissible. That's allowed. You can put a sandwich on the thighs.
Bear sandwich?
Imagine putting a plate of spaghetti on your thighs and
Spaghetti.
eating it between your thighs, just all scrunched up.
Okay, but let's go back to Usher, man.
Yeah. So what happened?
Usher-
What more came out? What happened?
There wasn't much from what I saw, but it was a document, and the
Can I
names.
say that I don't believe the guy?
I'm not
put
sure
it
if
out.
I believe the guy.
I don't
either.
believe the guy.
Who is the guy saying he is?
It's some producers that worked on this album. Not to say this says that he's lying or something, but he's also asking for payment for his work on the album that Diddy put out.
Oh, well, that's
At the same time as he's alleging him of doing all these
sending
things.
shots.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sending serious shots.
But I will say this is not the
Serious shot.
first time I've heard Usher doing some gay shit.
No,
This
or
might,
Diddy.
might be the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom.
He said he fucked Usher.
The thought of him and that's already. And Orlando Brown on the ship.
Orlando Brown. What else?
On the ship. Mow. That's the shit he did. That's the type of shit he did.
Oh,
Big time geeker, dude. Humongous geeker.
Holy shit.
wait, so what are the other instances of Usher being gay? I feel like you mentioned them to me recently.
Usher's a gusher for sure.
Orlando
Big
Brown.
one.
There's another one.
What was the other one?
What's her
Cat
name?
Williams?
Nah, he didn't say anything about Usher.
Oh,
Who was the chick? Homegirl VP.
Oh, Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer.
Yes.
Her mama was like, Usher gay anyways.
That's what it was.
Oh.
Yes, that's what it was.
Well,
That's what
one,
it was.
he's engaged, so obviously he's not gay.
Or it's a trick. He just got engaged.
Just disprove it.
To disprove it,
Because
exactly.
he saw this coming over the hill.
That engagement don't
yes,
mean
Gio.
nothing, man. He got a ring on his finger and be giving a guy a hand job. That don't mean shit.
Hold on, dude. It is a little bit coincidental how all this is happening right when he got engaged. You
Yeah.
don't think he saw it over the horizon? He was like, I gotta get married.
I got to get ahead of this.
I gotta get married to a woman.
Had to get married to a woman
So
ASAP.
what the
probably could be.
document say? What's it spilling?
It honestly didn't say much from the leaked shit I saw.
Oh,
But
I
it's-
saw a lot of shit.
Oh, the one because I only saw like one. But from the thing I saw, maybe Gio saw more. It was a paragraph, and it said X rapper and X rapper because it like redacted the names. Had like sexual intercourse with Diddy or some shit like that for or sexual favors, and Diddy gave them XYZ. And then like in the footnotes next to like the redacted rapper things, each footnote, one of the footnotes says, "This rapper is from Philadelphia and dated Nicki Minaj." And then the second I swear to God,
Somebody added that part in.
No,
I'm
it's
saying
real.
that's just not real.
That can't
Say
be.
the
Nah,
second one.
those
Say the
are
second
real.
one.
That
the
part
second
can't be
one,
real.
The second one says, This rapper performed at a Super Bowl and has a Vegas residence.
I mean, there's no room for mistake here. Like, you know exactly what that is.
I know.
They're not giving any of it up to chance.
Oh my god, that's the one I don't think is real. I don't think that report is real.
You don't think so?
Nah,
I'd like to think it's real.
How come you don't think it's... It is a little bit convenient how they fucking basically spelled out Meek Mill and Usher. rhymes with Cheek Hill and Pusher.
And Pusher. It's because there was another one that like went in depth about how P. Diddy shot somebody in the bathroom and had pictures of it.
Whoa.
Included.
That makes sense.
And that one I thought was valid. And there's another one where he was like, yeah, he forced me to watch a sex tape with Stevie J in it. And that was weird.
Well, so what do you think that those came out and someone was like, let me take this opportunity to slip in Meek Mill and Usher?
I think those are fake. I think those are made up.
But like by someone on the internet who saw the first ones, it was like, let me...
or it could be that situation.
Let me further it. Because
there's no way in the fucking redacted would you say a Philadelphia rapper that dated Nicki Minaj. It's
crazy.
Very
specific.
Why even redacted?
Why even redacted?
Oh, so you're saying that maybe the guy who made the documents also faked that one?
I think those could be faked by anybody. But I also think the guy is lying about some other stuff.
The internet's kind of a wild place because you just see a picture and enough people post it. It just keeps getting reposted, and then eventually the top posts are other people's posts. So then you're just listening to other people saying this.
It could be fake
and it could be real.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong. And Meek Mill like it up the ass.
Meek Mill
talking about championships, eh?
Diddy's a nasty one, dude.
I was about to say that.
Diddy's
This
a freaky boy.
all comes back to Diddy. And honestly, I've heard it. This from multiple sources. Not like personally, but on the internet.
He told me.
Multiple sources, not random strangers, but like people in the rap world that have been saying this shit, that Diddy been on some freaky shit.
There's no way Diddy... You tell me Diddy clapped the Game. And he tried to clap
That's
50 Cent.
Crazy list.
And Usher and fucking Meek Mill.
I bet he probably clapped Diddy. Biggie too.
Diddy clapped himself.
He would try.
I mean, I can't see it, man. But I wouldn't be surprised. They're very rich people. It is a little odd how these names keep coming up.
It's a power thing, bro. It's a power thing.
It could be a power
Why
thing.
do they like them long nights in the studio?
Yeah, man.
You're spending the night here with me. The Game's like, I got to get home, Diddy.
No.
No, you're not going anywhere.
I want to play a game.
I want to play a game. Oh, Diddy's... Oh, that's creepy, dude. I would not like Diddy trying to come
That's
on to me.
hilarious.
I can never listen to All About the Benjamins and feel right about it anymore.
Oh, my God.
It's never going to feel right again.
I can feel just fine.
It's a hell of a list. Is there anybody else on the list?
I don't think so.
So 50 got away. 50 dodged it.
50 was very much against it.
Okay. I don't see
Yeah.
50 Cent getting fucked.
He offered it. He was like,
Yeah. Well, he fucked the game, so
he fucked the game.
50 Cent could be on the list if he
That's
wanted
true.
to.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He offered to take 50 to go shopping. And then 50 was like, what the fuck? I don't want to go. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to go shopping with you.
Take you on a shopping spree
Yeah.
if you let me
He said he
fuck
asked
you.
him multiple times, like, come
We
on.
can go
let me-
eat at the food
like,
court.
Let me take you shopping. Not like, let's go shopping, but like, let me take you. A grown man saying, let me take you shopping.
That
giving-
is hilarious.
That's princess treatment, dude.
Yeah, it's princess.
He's trying to give.
He's
50
giving
Cent princess treatment.
He's
dude.
trying to treat him like his son.
Yeah,
50 said, hell nah, man.
like a fine girl he takes out to the Galleria.
That's what I'm saying.
Let
You
her
think you
walk
got shot 9 times to get his ass clapped by Diddy?
Yeah,
God, no.
You got to see that
God,
coming
no.
too. You think Diddy was no? If you offer to go buy someone clothes, I don't know how did 50 Cent know he was gonna fuck him. Did he explicitly
Bro,
say?
he got the street smarts, man.
Yeah,
Anytime a man asks me to go shopping, he gonna
He's a
try to
gay
fuck
man.
me.
Come on, man.
this is a gay man.
He's a gay man,
You see that
obviously.
shit? Bro, a grown man says he's going to take you shopping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Come
take,
on, bro.
Take you shopping is a crazy sentence.
Not like let's go shopping is a little gay, but it's like, all right, maybe. But I'm going to take you shopping?
Let's go shopping is a little gay. I haven't gone shopping with a friend,
Let's go shopping.
but I
What
haven't
the
like.
fuck?
But
I
you
love going shopping.
But you say you're gonna go run an errand. You don't go like you want to go shop.
no, we be like, oh, you want to go? We probably won't say let's go shopping.
Let's go
shop till we
shopping. Shopping.
We'll be like, let's go to the mall or something. But let's go shopping is hilarious.
Okay, all right. Actually, that's fair. Let's go to the mall. Is fair. Because usually I'll only go to the mall if I have like an agenda. I got a
Yeah.
mission. Like I got to go return something that I bought online.
I went to the mall and lollygagged.
Yeah. I
Got
had
drunk
to.
at Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, you did tell us about that.
That's a good time.
Which is a great time. I mean, being drunk at the mall is a fun time. The problem is the mall on the weekend is not fun.
Very tough.
Awful.
It gets way too packed.
Or on a Sunday afternoon.
Oh.
And I feel like every mall I go to, it's just a bunch of stores that are either closed down or on the brink of closing down because they've been killed by e-commerce.
It depends on which one you go to. Because Katie Mills is alive and thriving.
Katie Mills is live and thriving.
And the Galleria.
Memorial is also, you know what? Most of them, I think the ones that made it through the fucking
Yeah, they're good.
mall-demic, I think they're okay. The only one that I'm a little worried about is First Colony. I don't know how they're doing. I haven't been there in a while.
I don't want to go.
I
there.
hate when you go to certain places in the mall and they don't they close their fitting room during COVID and they just never brought it back.
I hate that shit, dude. Target started doing that.
I
You know what I
despise
did?
that.
I go right under the fucking thing and I get right in there and I do it anyways. Because I need to try the shit on.
I feel
They
you.
have they have like literally 18 different fitting rooms in the middle of the fucking clothing area.
I didn't even
and
know
they've been
that.
closed off.
If I'm gonna spend $30 or more on something, I have to try it on.
You gotta try it on. The only place that's acceptable to not have fitting rooms is the thrift. The thrift
Yeah,
is
that's
okay.
fine. I don't. It'd be nice, but I don't necessarily need to throw on dirty clothing.
I'm not gonna lie. I would rather have it at the thrift than Target, because at the thrift you don't really know what you're gonna get.
You're right. I would
like,
too.
you never know.
I would,
at the thrift?
ideally like to have it everywhere.
Yeah, ideally.
Yeah.
Ideally,
It'd be
Yeah.
nice.
like a national, like a right, like a
Outback.
like it's in the Constitution.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I hate the ones that fucking lock the doors too. It's like I get
They
it,
lock you in.
No.
About to say what?
You gotta knock on the door to be let out. It's like some
Someone's
fucking-
holding it from the other side. It's like, hey, anyone out there? Let the turn off the lights on you.
I was like,
No,
wait,
I'm just playing,
what?
I'm just playing. Open the door up. No, but like Walmart, let's say they'll have like an attendant there at the fitting room for whatever reason. I don't know what she's doing.
because people hit in licks.
But
They
there's
need
like,
it at
fuck it.
Walmart.
it'll be like
yeah, or
4.
fucking.
I mean, yeah, no, you're
They
right.
need it at Walmart.
That's exactly why. But you can hit a lick anyways.
You know what? You know which one is the worst?
That is true.
Zara is the worst because they just have a little curtain and it doesn't close all
That
the
shit
way.
makes me
It's a
feel
little
so
freaky.
like insecure. I'm like, bro, somebody could look in easily,
Someone could have very easily accidentally opened that shit up. There's no lock on a curtain.
accidentally.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
looking.
Oops! I thought my husband was in here.
You're not a chick. You're not a chick.
You're
Just
not
keep
a chick.
opening
Where are the
different
chicks?
ones. Where are the chicks? Trying to get a peek at some.
Trying
some
on those
dames.
short crop tops.
Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of places that did that. That got rid of the fitting rooms. Fitting rooms are important, dude.
We need it, especially with how fat Americans are getting. We don't know what fits us properly anymore.
We don't know what size we wear.
Also,
Seriously.
it's a little bit upsetting how the sizes of things differ so much.
Oh, it's awful.
There needs to be a better measurement system. They have to like make a law where it has to be like within a max and min of like what the fucking dimensions of this shirt.
Tell
can
the
be.
Chinese people to make it smaller.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
it
I mean,
keeps fitting me
bigger.
too tight because I've eaten too many cookies.
That's
I've
basically.
had too many samples at the food
No, but
court.
like if you get like a Fruit of Loom shirt, right? Like the
Okay.
top part is like baggy and the fucking collar makes you look like you have traps.
yeah.
But then the fucking torso part is so fucking tight.
awful.
but they're cut
Doesn't
like
make
that.
any sense.
They're like, you see the guy on the little thing. He's like this and shit.
But they just got
They
skinny
always got
guys.
thick necks.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's the way those shirts are designed.
They get the right person in there in that
Yeah.
shirt to
What-
take a picture.
what
of
I
it.
find is
Take
like
your spikes.
a lot of shirts. Most of the shit that I've like seen here, everything is super fucking thin, and I hate that. Like every little like t-shirt is super thin. You can pretty
Yeah.
much see the whole make out of my nipple with a t-shirt.
I hate that, dude. I hate. Do you got puffy? You don't got puffy nips, I don't think.
Nah, I got hard nips.
If you were to wear a white shirt, could you see the rim of your nip?
no.
The rim of your nip.
Could I catch a glimpse
Could-
of that?
would
Could you
it-
see the outline
the
of your
crop
nip?
would it-
Would it be
What?
suckable?
Could I point it out with my hands from 5 feet away?
How supple would it be to
There.
scale 1 to 5?
That's your nipple. Boop. Yeah, I hate that, dude. I get that
Spicy,
too.
man. I like a nice thick t-shirt
Yeah.
that has a nice cut, like where the sleeves end, like right here. You know what I mean? And where it's not too short, like a little belly tee. I don't like that. I like it to be a little long, but not too long. Not past like the fucking dick part of my jeans.
Not past the dick part.
Yeah, I like it when it's like a little bit right under your belt, but it is annoying when you lift your arms and it like kind of shows your bottom tummy.
I hate
And then
that.
you're like, all right, well now it's not cool. It's cool when my arms are down because then it looks like boxing.
Yeah.
So
Also,
like,
like
you can't move around.
But then you can't move
That's
around.
true.
You must keep your arms no
You
more
must.
than 90 degrees. No more.
also the inseam for a lot of like shorts and boxers here is absolutely horrible. The inseam for like almost all clothing in this country, bro.
Don't get me started.
It
I feel
rides.
perfectly fine.
It rides all the way up to like the middle of my left nut.
Slices the
It's
nuts
awful.
right in half
Yeah.
when you're sitting down.
I'm like, who the fuck made
Maybe
this?
my dick's small. I don't
Okay.
get that
No,
shit.
no.
My
No,
shit
Gio,
feels
no, you-
perfectly fine.
You got a hog, I know it. No, but I think it also depends how high you them them up, I think.
That is true.
Because I like to have them over my pant line. I don't like my pant line being over my underwear. You know what I'm talking
That would
about?
be strange as hell.
But maybe some people don't mind that. I don't know. You see ass cracks?
Yeah.
That means their boxers are under the unless they're free balling. So what do y'all wear? Y'all wear boxers or briefs or what?
briefs.
I wear mostly
Briefs?
boxers, but I have some pairs of boxer briefs.
Most of mine are almost all of them are boxers. So I think
But I do
that's,
wear-
that's the trouble shot. That's the one where the stitching because the briefs will stretch.
Yeah.
The only thing you got to worry about is it like squeezing the nuts too much, just in general from all over.
That never happens to me.
Yeah, well, it's the fucking slice that gets me. It's that inseam.
Slice. It goes right up the middle and just chokes your balls.
Yeah, it truly is.
Grips the balls.
It's meant to make you less of a man.
That's what they say.
Come on,
They said
bro.
the blood flow doesn't flow as easily up there, so
That's why you need boxers.
cut your manhood off.
They say the laptops and shit killing your nuts.
That too.
Yeah, man.
And your phone is there like all day.
Yeah.
Just
like,
fucking
right by your kidney.
rotting your brain and killing your balls and fucking making your dick soft.
Making your dick soft and small.
Oh my god, dude. Pretty soon we're all gonna be gay.
We're gonna be all gay as
Making your
hell.
dick soft and small.
No semen in sight.
Bro,
Laptops are making your dick soft.
I'll tell you what, if that study came out tomorrow, they said, I'm sorry, guys, the phone is making your dick soft and small.
I'm getting rid of that
there
shit.
would be a garbage pile of iPhones to the fucking sky.
I don't know. People would find a way to get around it. There would be a device where you could hold it far away and still play with it. Or they'd make bigger phones that you could just watch from a distance.
Oh my god. Or they would just never have it in their pocket. They'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm not getting rid of my phone.
Put it in a holster on the side.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet. I'd like that. Or a lanyard. You have it on your lanyard. all
Now
the
you're
time?
a father. That's what my dad did. Had on the fucking little belt loop shit.
The belt loop shit is kind of sweet.
That was so stylish for a long time. And then you
Yeah.
fucking have the little thing, you just flip it up and just, hello?
You have a shirt tucked in and you got the fucking holster showing off.
That's fly.
Come
That
on,
was
man.
fly. Yeah, that
you
was
yank
fly.
that bitch out real quick. Hello.
Or had the Bluetooth connected, the
Yeah.
earpiece. Woo.
The Bluetooth
Bro,
is crazy.
there are people who live on that fucking Bluetooth.
Man.
There are
it's-
people who still have that.
It's
bitch
funny still seeing people with it, bro. And I'm like, damn, they're fucking. Because now everybody just does like AirPods.
Yeah.
But it's funny when you still see someone with the fucking Bluetooth.
They
they're
are
just,
committed.
bro.
big
They're
one,
just
yeah.
they're just having a little conversation on that bitch.
It's pretty sweet, and they always have the kangaroo hat on,
They are.
and they always got a polo
Oh, you talking
on
about
and slacks.
what's the brand?
Kangol.
Kangol.
Kangol,
Oh,
yeah.
that brand is nice as fuck, bro.
I've been saying it
my
wrong this whole
God.
time. It's not kangaroo.
No, it's Kangol.
Son of a.
But it is a
bitch.
kangaroo.
A kangaroo logo.
Cameroon.
It's a kangaroo.
It's a kangaroo logo.
What is a Cameroon? Isn't it?
I don't.
Cameroon
oh,
is
it's
a place.
Cameroon
is a country.
Cameroon is a country. It's where
It's a goddamn
A little
Cameroon
picture
logo.
of the country on there.
it's where Francis Ngannou is from, the fighter.
Oh, very
okay.
cool. It beat the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Beat the
he's
shit
a
out of
great
everybody.
fighter.
Speaking of tech guys, did you have something?
No, go ahead.
So my fucking phone that's why I keep going down here because my phone keeps slipping off my lap. I recently put a new phone case on my phone, right?
Oh,
My
that was
old one was
slick.
like a silicone one. Yeah, this one's like a slick kind of like, it's like a harder material. Like the protection is probably better, but I don't like the fact that it doesn't grip onto anything, right?
You know what?
So I had a screen protector on before.
Okay.
And remember that I drove over my phone and all that stuff?
Yeah, yes.
You guys remember that I drove over my fucking phone with my car? So I drove my car over my fucking phone. And so under the screen protector, somehow no. So actually I didn't have a screen protector on at the time and it broke the phone and then I put a screen protector on to
Okay.
keep all the glass and obviously I wouldn't scrape my
to make sure
finger.
it stayed in place on
Yeah,
it.
so make sure it didn't stay in place, but also like you ever try to use it when it's cracked with no screen protector? Your thumb basically gets sliced up.
I forgot about that.
It shit happens. So
Jesus Christ.
I put a screen protector on. This was a very long time ago. I probably had that screen protector on for 8 months to a year, something like that, right? So I got this new phone case because the old phone case was fucking up, and the new phone case that I got came with screen protectors. So I was like, all right, let me take off the old one. I was like, God forbid that pieces of this glass start coming off. So I start trying to take it off, and it breaks. The screen protector breaks.
Oh shit,
Bro, these things are the most tampered glass you've ever seen. They break into literally like salt.
Yeah.
Like into a million little tiny shards of glass.
Really? I've never had one break on me.
Yeah, well, because I'd never really tried to take it off. Well, I guess the thing was probably a little damaged too. I'd probably broke the screen protector.
Well, the screen protector was connected to the glass that was already broken.
Yeah.
So you take that bitch off, it's like the glass is coming with me.
Yeah, so no, the glass was all right. It was
Oh,
just,
okay.
it was a screen protector that was completely shattering
Oh.
as I opened it. And so then it started becoming very hard to take off. So it would, like, pieces would break. So, like, imagine I have one corner, and I've lifted it a decent amount, and then it snaps.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, and I'm trying to get my nail in there to get another piece, and it literally feels like I'm stabbing into, like, a fucking bucket of thumbtacks. It's so sharp and shit, right? So I get a butter knife. And at this point, I'm a little bit
crazy.
frustrated. And I start jamming at it with a butter knife and trying to, like, fucking pry it open, right? And my finger slips, and I puncture my finger with a piece of glass. Bro, the hole that it made was so tiny, but that bitch was deep. It just started leaking, right? It's just like a stream of blood started coming out of this super duper tiny hole in my hand.
God.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is all going fucking wrong. And so I eventually get the whole fucking thing off, right? I eventually get the whole screen protector off after a lot of fighting with it. And I'm putting on the new screen protector, and I realized that there's dead pixels on my fucking phone. So like the all green pixels, like the dead pixels can either be green, yellow,
Christ.
or red or black. And the black ones, I think that means that they're completely dead. But if they're a color, that means that oxygen is getting in and there's something damaging whatever display tech that they have inside of the phone. Mm-hmm. So the pixels aren't displaying anything. So I was reading about it and I was like, holy shit, bro, this can apparently spread. Apparently, like if there's like a way for oxygen
it's
to
a
get
virus.
into your phone, yeah,
It's a virus.
it'll kill your phone. It's basically a hole into your
Fucking
display and
hell.
it'll start to like oxygenate your phone. Oxygenate?
Oxygenate.
What is that?
Oxygenate.
Oxygenate.
Oxidize?
Oxidate.
I don't know. Oxidize, maybe.
fucking
Oxygenate.
Oxygenate.
Oxygenate, I think is what it is. So I saw that and I started looking it up, and a bunch of people were like, "Yeah, that happened to my phone," and fucking 8 hours later, the whole screen is black.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me, dude! Can you give me a break?" So I
Can
started
a
looking
man
at
catch a break?
Can a man catch a break? Someone hits my car, then I puncture my phone with a butter knife. Fucking idiot. So I started looking up ways to fix it. And apparently there are these video things called pixel revival videos. And so they're meant to put on high brightness, and you're supposed to leave them on for like hours, right? Like when you sleep.
Okay.
People would do it like for their monitors or for like their iPads or whatever the fuck. And apparently it revives the pixel somehow. Like I guess so what the videos are, it's like they have like epilepsy warnings and shit. It's just basically flashes of color. Like think of the rainbow colors and then just flashing in bright, like fast as shit. All right, so I leave that playing for like 2 hours on my phone.
What the fuck is happening?
I know, right? I had never heard of that in my entire life. I leave that playing on my phone, and I don't know to attribute it to the video or not, but the fucking pixels were good after that.
Maybe it worked.
It worked.
This shit fucking worked, bro.
It fixed like 80% of them, but there were still a few specks, and then like an hour later, they were all good. I was like,
so
holy
I guess
shit,
it helps fight the pixels going dead.
I guess the pixels...
And it reverses it.
Yeah, because they got... flip it and reverse it.
Flip it and
Flip it
reverse
and reverse
it.
Because... Bow! I guess if they're working hard to flash all those bright colors, I guess it keeps them connected alive.
Who the fuck thought of that
It's a
shit?
defibrillator for pixels.
It's a defibrillator.
Hey, shout out to the people who fucking... Where'd you read that? The fucking...
At Reddit, dude.
Man,
All
Reddit.
of
You were
my
probably
serious
deep
problems,
on
I go
Reddit by
straight
then.
to Reddit.
Reddit,
Yeah,
people
I
be
was.
mad snooty on there though, man. I made a post because I'm doing this like home theater thing. I told you guys, and I'm like,
Oh, they were killing you.
I'm trying to get everything installed. And I'm like asking
nah.
for like advice on like where to put things, right? And then people are like, first of all, your TV is mounted too high.
Get the fuck out.
You need to fix that.
Bro.
Literally like 6 of the comments, I was like, okay, bro, I didn't ask that. I asked about the fucking speakers. What about the placement for the speaker? And every time anybody would say some shit, then eventually they'd be like, oh yeah, your placement for the speakers is fine, by the way.
They're know-it-alls. They're real know-it-alls
really
on
know-it-alls.
Reddit.
Bro, they're so snooty.
The
I'm just like,
audiophile Reddit is the worst shit in the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, they're so fucking like, no, you have the fucking set up the wrong way, you piece of you
Yeah.
poor
You
piece of
fucking
shit.
dumbass. You
Let
poor
me get
bitch.
to that in a second. But first of all, why is your fucking TV...
so high.
Why
Yeah.
is the brightness so dim?
One of the comments was, Jesus Christ, why is the TV so high? And I was like, dude,
Who
relax.
gives a fuck? Yeah, it's crazy how invested some of these Reddit... Because there are know-it-alls all over the place on Reddit.
Yeah,
But some
yeah.
of them are helpful and nice. And they'll actually give you more of an explanation than you think you even need.
They'll actually give you what you asked for.
Yeah, but then
instead
other
of
ones-
ruining your day.
Yeah, it'll be just like an insult about what you're asking.
And maybe they mean well. Maybe they're like, oh, maybe he's not enjoying his suboptimal viewing experience.
Nah. They want to think that they're smarter. So they're
I
like-
think it's that.
They're like, I understand that the TV should not be that high. I must tell everybody.
Let me educate this fucking plebe
Yeah.
and show him how the
my
TV should be.
God.
and I bet it had upvotes.
Yeah, it did have a lot. And then I asked,
Yeah,
asked why.
bastards.
Like somebody put it, and I was like, oh, like, would you mind telling me why? I'm curious. My shit got like 40 downvotes. I was like, bro, I just asked him why.
Why?
That's fucked up.
Did you hear this guy? He asked why.
And then when
What
he,
a fucking
and then
loser.
when the guy gave me a kind reply with like a link and everything, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, thanks.
It's just your neck, right, or some bullshit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It was like he gave me like he sent like a link that was basically saying it was like a link to like a long ass fucking scientific study.
Oh my god.
That's basically like the third of your viewing fucking screen has to be at the bottom part of your eyesight or some shit like that. And I was like, bro, I'm fine.
It's my TV.
It'll be just fine, dude. Yeah.
It's my TV. I'm not gonna put more holes in my fucking wall of my house. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm not laying on the floor looking at it like this.
Yeah.
Also, if I was, don't worry about it, dude.
Yeah.
I'll put a pillow behind my
Bitch,
head.
I didn't ask you about that.
Mind your
Yeah.
business.
Mind your business, all
Mind
right?
your business. Goddammit.
Tell me how to arrange this shit. Is what I
Yeah.
want.
Tell me how to rate. Tell me to answer the original question. Which
So you were just looking for a plan. You were looking for like a setup, just like where you could put.
yes, like the optimal place to
Oh,
like
the
put these speakers that way everything like that way the sound hits the best
I
in
see.
terms of like my specific space. And I took a picture and I drew like the little squares and circles where I think the speakers should go. I only got like 2 actual comments that were helpful. Were like, oh yeah, setup looks good, or like, no, maybe I think you should do this or add this, and those were helpful.
I'll take a guess. Is it supposed to be in the corners, like corner?
Well, for my particular setup, and my guess was right. So I'm gonna have a 5.1 setup, so it's 1 speaker to the left of the TV, 1 speaker below it as like a center channel, and then 1 to the right as like a right channel, and then 2 surround speakers, which are kind of like above us, which is like 10 to 15 feet in front of the couch. So 1 over here and then like 1 to the right.
Pretty sweet.
So that's like the optimal setup. But it took me forever to get somebody to fucking verify.
They were not going to help you, dog. I could have told you that.
No,
I should just ask Gio. These people were
They
fucking.
were just going to yell
That's
at you.
true. You could have asked Gio.
These people were just cooking my ass.
This is what he does. It is very annoying when they do that shit.
It's so stupid, dude.
But you know that the person who has the answer to your problems is out there on Reddit.
yeah, there's
So
Unfortunately,
you gotta
they're
cast the
there.
net.
They probably scrolled right past
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna get your little shark. You're gonna get your little annoying fish, but someone's gonna give you the.
I
right
will say
answer.
it is helpful, but I do think like other social media platforms, it can be an echo chamber. Like
Yeah.
I find if anybody brings up anything remotely like controversial or some shit, or like on controversial pertaining to specific subreddits too, they can get banned. So like,
yeah, it depends.
if
'Cause-
somebody says some shit, like I was reading something recently, and it was a thread about this lady who runs an independent cake business, right? And it's like a business in New York, and she's been getting a lot of buzz from her cakes, like on TikTok and Instagram
Okay.
and shit. And
Shout out to the lady.
They're
shout
just
out to
good
her.
looking.
I
Are
don't-
they shaped like anything cooler?
they're very artsy looking cakes. They're
Okay.
very, very artsy. They almost look like pieces of art. They're beautiful cakes.
So I say about ass.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
So I say about ass. I say ass looks artsy too.
Very artsy and beautiful.
Wow. I mean, look at the curvature.
Okay, so my story, getting back to this chick, is that so apparently a friend of Kylie Jenner's reached out to this chick,
Oh no, this is
And
going to go downhill.
basically hooked up this chick, the cake making chick, with Kylie Jenner's people, like the people who manage her, whatever. And they were like, "Hey, we want you to make a cake for Kylie's birthday or some shit." And then then the chick was like, "Oh my god, this is a life changing opportunity." Okay, and they were like, "Hey, we want you to make like a deck for it, like make a slide deck for a cake." And she was like, "I'll just send you like all the different pink cakes I've ever made." They're like, "No, we want you to make a slide deck." She makes like a fucking 30-page slide deck.
Like with descriptions and shit.
Yes, like something you'd make for work, like a fucking long slide deck of different cakes with descriptions and like different options. And
But
then-
Kylie, fuck you.
Yeah. Bitch,
Listen.
just buy the damn cake. Y'all
Bro.
aren't even gonna eat it probably.
she sends it to these people, right? They never get back to her.
Oh no.
And then they end up like a few months later, I guess it's Kylie's birthday or some shit like that. And there's a cake that looks exactly like hers. And it was basically a ripoff. So they hired somebody to do a ripoff of the cake, right? And they didn't pay homegirl. And then she posted like a bunch of photos of this online on Reddit. And like it started making the rounds. It's like Kylie basically fucked her.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on though. All right, now I'm not on Kylie Jenner's side
I know what you're about to ask.
because she's a real son of a bitch for that.
She can be.
Also, like they probably have like a resident baker who just like makes the shit for him. So they're like, hey, check this out, like a tattoo. Now it's supposed to be up to that baker to be like, where did you get that piece of art? Can I use it? Because that's what a tattoo artist
Can I
will
do this thing?
Yeah, who made this art? Am I allowed to use this? But also, it is just a cake.
But it's a very it wasn't like a general cake. It was like a very specific type
That's
of
what
cake.
I was gonna ask.
Describe it.
How-
What did it look like?
Yeah.
It's very specific and artsy. Like only like it's this chick style.
Okay.
Like there's
Okay.
cakes
Okay.
don't look like this.
Like, is it shaped like a square, a circle?
it's
Is
very
it-
untraditional looking cake.
Okay, she got it. She
It's
can be
only
mad.
like it's not like anybody can make it. Like maybe they could, but it wouldn't come out just like hers.
So it is truly like a piece of art. Like
Yeah, it is.
It's very, very unique. Like not
They're-
even a little unique. Like extremely unique.
they're artsy, unique cakes.
Okay.
I'm
Kylie,
not
that's
gonna
fucked up. I
oversell
demand
them,
you
but
pay
they're-
that woman. You pay that woman.
I got a
her
worse
money.
story for y'all once we
But-
settle this. But
All right, so going back, so they didn't pay her, and the chick's like basically posting online, showing people how she got fucked by Kylie Jenner, and then somebody put it on the Kardashian subreddit,
Oh, they killed her.
ooh.
and then they started fucking banning those people, removing the posts, and I'm just like,
Damn.
dude, Reddit is super fucking like they're on some Nazi shit, man.
the people who posted it, they removed it.
yes, they removed the post.
No, none of that bullshit talking shit about my Kim Kardashian
That's crazy.
or Kylie
Isn't that wild? And
Kardashian.
that's just like an example, but like it happens across all subreddits. Like you could say some shit that might not be popular.
Wait,
with
did
the-
she post it in the Kardashian?
I don't think she posted. I think a Redditor
Somebody else did. Okay.
grabbed all of her like screenshots of her shit because she was posting all on Instagram on her
Oh, okay,
story
okay, I got
of
you,
all
I
the
got
communications and everything happening.
It could have been worse for her.
Isn't it
Could've been
truly
worse.
odd how these people have like diehard fans, like Taylor Swift and stuff like that? Like you know how everyone was getting on her ass about the plane emissions.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
she's trying to sue the kid. He's like a college student who's been. How crazy is that? It's like this white college student, and
I
he's
heard
been
about
tracking her private jet goings and comings. And he's been like calculating the carbon emission and like posting it, I guess, somewhere.
Yeah.
And she's trying to sue him to take it down. And all these like Swifties are getting very upset with the guy. And now these people are getting very upset with this girl about posting about the cake. What do they think? Like, do they think that they have to have like unapologetic, like unconditional allegiance to these celebrities? Why?
Because if
they're not going to see it ever, dude.
If they see a fault in their celebrity, they'll see a fault in themselves.
Wow, Joe, that's actually
great point, man.
I've
never thought about it like that.
So wait, you mean to say that?
And I smoked a cigarette last night. You thought about that?
Fried your brain, man. This is your brain off cigarettes. It's mac and cheese.
It's mac and cheese.
You mean like you think like that they believe that she's completely perfect and they're trying to be like her, so if she's imperfect, then that means that they're following like the wrong person.
Yeah, and then they'll have to come back to earth and focus on shit going on in their real life. Yeah, and they'll just be sad.
I'll never understand that. These people truly think that they're like gods.
So do you think this extends for like the consumers, right? The people who are interested in these people and follow these people. This extends their dream of like wanting to live a life like theirs, but not being like living vicariously.
They sort of live through them, yeah.
Interesting.
Like, bro, you know how many white girls live through Taylor Swift?
Bro, I saw a video of a girl legitimately weeping so uncontrollably. Her friends had to hold her because
I saw that.
It was crazy. They were like watching Taylor Swift live or something.
She just like fell over, right? They were in the grass.
Yeah, they were in the grass.
She was like weeping. Passed out on her friend.
She was like shaking and weeping, and I was like, bro,
oh my god, I can't believe it was like when a certain song came on, or was it just Taylor Swift came out?
It was a certain Taylor Swift song or something like that.
This is the song Brad broke up to me with last night, and I can't believe she's playing it now.
Yo, I would never be that. I've cried at shows before, but I've never been uncontrollably crying to the point where I'm like, yo, I love this person so much.
I've had music move me, but that's crazy.
I shed a thug tear, a hard one tear.
What was it at?
It was at a Ryan Beatty show. He was like singing and shit. It was
very nice.
It was some stuff I was going through.
It was very personal, right? It was personal.
Personal.
No, but you're not gonna. But if he slapped a baby, you wouldn't be like, no, he's good.
No,
nah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
No.
No, man, you can't fucking like. Don't get me wrong. Like going back to Kanye.
I was just about to say
I love Kanye. Yeah. That's one of my favorite fucking artists. But do I realize he's a fucking shithead and he believes in some stupid shit? Of course. But does that make me like his music any less? No.
No, not at all.
Everyone has the ability to be bad. Everyone has the ability to be a piece of shit person or show bad traits. And it's all right to talk about it. It doesn't mean that like you don't have to like them anymore. They're not R. Kelly. They're not immediately R. Kelly.
Come on, man. Taylor Swift, she's doing some omissions. She's kind of annoying, but I don't fucking hate her. You know what I mean? Like
she's admitting a lot. I'll say that.
She's doing a lot of omissions.
Like I think by far out of every celebrity in the world, or in the U.S.
All the fucking tours she's going on.
Yeah.
Her never-ending fucking the Eras tour.
And then the Travis shit. She was going around to all the games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Following him everywhere.
She's in that fucking super duper limo jet.
That's a white girl's dream right there.
I bet you fucking what's his name? Roger Goodell, the fucking NFL commissioner. He probably loves her.
Oh, he was chilling.
He probably fucking loves her.
Who you bringing to the game? Ice Spice. Bring her on.
Fantastic. Is she gonna shake her ass?
Is she gonna do that thing?
Wonderful.
Bring all the famous people.
I'm a munchie.
I'm a munchie.
I'm a real munch. Is that the guy with the bowl haircut? I know that.
Oh no, that's the commissioner of the NFL.
Did you guys hear about the Elon Musk story though? That's what I thought you were gonna talk about.
What he do?
Apparently,
what he do now?
Oh, here we go again with Elon fuck. So
Elon fuck.
That wasn't that great. So they put in a Tesla. I think according to him, put in a like by his wishes, put in like a big ass order for a party they were having. Right. Mm-hmm. This lady sold like these little pastry cakes. I don't know. They're like I guess hard outside. They look like a soft cake on the inside, like a little cheesecake maybe.
Okay.
So this lady dropped everything. She was like a local baker. She dropped everything and turned away a bunch of like jobs and all that stuff, and was basically putting her whole staff to work overtime on like 16,000 of these fucking little cakes, right? Like a shit ton. They bought a shit ton. Then the day before they were supposed to get them, they canceled the order. And she didn't get any sort of deposit. She didn't get anything. This lady,
she's crazy.
She lost out on like 4 days of work. And she lost out on like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, all the materials. You're fucked.
And the labor.
What is she doing?
All the labor and shit. Well, if Tesla puts in an order, you're not going to think they're going to cancel the day before.
Shit, my ass. If anybody putting in an order for anything I have, I'm putting a deposit on their ass.
You know what? You're right, Joe. She should have got a deposit.
For that size, for that size, she should have. But at the same time, that doesn't let Tesla off the hook, Gio.
No, not at all. Not at all.
They're a major corporation, a major public corporation. They should fucking do right by that. You know what I mean?
I don't know if they did now because everyone for a day, which could have very easily just gone under the water and everyone forgot about it. But for a day, everyone was bashing Elon.
Oh, well.
I saw memes about it. Not everybody, but
I mean, you never know
saw
what's
a few memes.
You never know what's happening with the company and their party because they could have rescheduled or anything could have happened.
Yeah. Well, this lady got on there talking about like, no, they had the party. Well, I don't know if she said they had the party.
I was there.
She made it seem like they're not gonna get these cakes ever. Like the deal is done. The
Girl,
deal
fuck
is
your cakes.
And now I got 16,000 little cakes.
I was about to say, yo, dumbass
Imagine
don't eat
you
cake.
have all those fucking cakes. How you gonna fucking sell those?
16,000 cakes could fill probably the whole floor of this house.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
16. They're like
and probably
How
the
little?
bathroom.
What do they look like?
they look like about this big.
Oh,
So
those are
not tiny.
huge.
Like a fair size
But
for little cakes.
16,000.
16,000.
That's
Not
a ton.
1,600. There's a fuck ton of little
That's
cakes.
a lot of fucking cakes, bro.
Yeah, so she got
Imagine,
fucked.
damn, my hands would hurt just making like fucking 10. Imagine making 16.
I'm getting blisters from all the
16,000
little cakes. She's like, you need to work harder.
Think of Elon.
I bet those people quit. No, they got OT. They got crazy OT just for making little cakes.
OT is
baby
gonna come out of
cakes.
her pocket and that she can't afford.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's tough.
I can only imagine how much money it takes to how much money it takes to make 16,000 of those little cakes.
Bro, people online make being a business owner look so fucking glamorous. Bro, it's not.
It's not,
Like,
especially a restaurant.
They seem real business owners, if you talk to them, seem stressed all the fucking time. They're always working.
even if
like,
the business is doing good.
Yeah, even when the
Yeah.
business is doing good, even when they're away from the business, they're working. Like, there's always something that has to be done. I'm just like, I guess it's worth it, but I don't know, man. I like to live my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
To
I
be
like
fair,
to
you
have-
can't make your own time, but it's not the same security.
Maybe
like, with it
eventually,
either.
maybe like when you have like people who you could trust to run it for you.
You know what would scare me is like walking out. I'm about to do like a big company speech and shit, and I'm walking out and I'm like, bro, if I say something crazy, everyone could lose their job.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
That
bet
would
you-
scare the fuck out
There's
of
probably
me.
a lot of them who think that, or if they're just like, what if I just scream like "fuck"? Like
That's
right
what
now.
I was, because I think about that sometimes when I'm in big meetings with all the people
Man.
at my job in the auditorium. I'm like, what if I just stood up and like showed my ass?
Or what if you just farted or something?
They'd
super
fire me,
loud?
but how would the events go before I leave the building?
Would everybody be like, ooh, that's a nice ass?
But what if
Yeah.
you did something lewd, but not that lewd? Like, what if you just farted really loud?
I mean, it'd be embarrassing, but they couldn't do
I don't
anything
think you'd
about
get
it.
they
fired.
they would just be like, fucking, AB just farted.
Yeah.
Imagine you get
They'd probably
fired
laugh.
for
You'd
farting.
Yeah, they would probably laugh.
You'd have to do something outrageous. Like a fart could still be shifted around and like to make it look funny. You know, like
yeah.
if anyone laughs, then everyone will start laughing. But if
Yeah.
I just like I
Said
don't know.
Jew with the hard
If I just
W.
did if I just did like a cannonball on the aisle in front of me and landed on some other coworkers, it'd be a massive problem. If I was just like, look what I can do, and just do a somersault onto the aisle in front of me.
Dude, one time I was walking by my I have a coworker that I fuck with at work and shit. And I was walking by his cubicle. I was like, what if I just did the people's elbow on his shit right now?
I just RKO'd
But
him
they
right
would
now.
throw me out of this office.
Yeah.
Imagine
in
the
big
shock.
trouble.
Imagine the shock on his face
Yeah.
when you do the people's elbow on his shit.
Dude, I saw a video of this dude in New York, and he was RKOing random people.
That's
and he was
hilarious.
actually RKOing them. Not
No
like
Oh, like to the
way.
ground.
to the like as far as he could go. Like he was grabbing the back of their neck and completely dropping his weight with them. And then he would get up and run away. And usually I don't like that type of shit. And it is fucked up. He did it. No, hold on. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. He did it to a blind guy.
Oh, no!
I swear to God. And then he did it to a guy in crutches. and they both obviously fell.
Dude, I agree. I usually fucking hate those videos,
Yeah.
but that when it's funny, I can't deny it.
It's
That
kind of
shit's-
funny.
That's just so silly that it's funny.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's true.
Exact-
That's truly an outrageous thing to do.
That is outrageous.
That is funny to think about, though, Gio. Like,
Yo, I saw a dude with a cane
Yeah.
just walking by. That's the last thing I have in my brain.
I mean, I'm not kidding around. You guys, I might send y'all the video. He would sneak up on them like how fucking Randy Orton would do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he would do like kind of a zigzag pattern. He would, like,
Yeah.
he
Oh
would
my
be low
God.
like that, and he'd get really close to them, and then he'd do it.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing
That shit is so
to
funny.
people in the street. He's wearing like sweatpants, just doing it to people.
That's just an iconic move anyway. So that's what makes it funnier.
Yeah.
The move is just so amazing.
It's funny how wrestling like used to
Holy
make
shit.
you hate a few people. They had like the crutches or whatever they call them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Randy
man.
Orton was a bad guy. I used to hate Randy
The
Orton.
heels.
The heels.
heels.
yes.
Heels.
Randy Orton and
Randy
fucking
Orton, he was a
Chris
good-
Randy
Masterson.
Orton.
He was
Perk
a good bad
Angle.
guy.
Perk Angle was a bitch.
Man,
Who?
Perk Angle. Kurt Angle, but
Kurt Angle?
he was on the Perks.
Oh yeah, he was on the Perks.
He was low key fire as hell. He fucking
was
won a gold medal with
amazing.
a broken.
One of my favorite wrestlers. He was fucking
The
badass.
craziest.
You liked him?
I like Kurt Angle.
Oh, you like
Yeah,
the bad
I knew
guy.
he was a heel, but I always liked him.
Oh, dude.
He was cold.
He was
bro.
cool. He was so. He had the man. He was sick, bro.
Bald
he had the
head.
nicest moves.
Yeah.
His
The
wrestling
angle lock
moves
was a little wild.
His wrestling
Grab your
moves always
ankle,
look
your
legit.
ankle and fucking
He was just a
God.
bitch because he was on. He was like Vince McMahon's goon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyone who's Vince McMahon's
We
goon,
don't fuck
Company
with him.
man.
Yeah.
They don't like the company man.
they don't like the company. You don't like the corporate. I like the Stone Cold. He comes out. He says, "Fuck you, Vince. You can suck my dick." Was that loud?
I'm about to bring your daughter out here.
Beer, whiskey, tequila,
Yeah.
more beer,
Yeah.
more whiskey.
Yeah.
What? What?
Fucking
Hold
stone.
on, Gio, say something.
Beer.
What? Like he would cut people off when they would do it. They'd be like, "Stop! What? Stop! What?" I was watching old clips recently. I was showing my girlfriend.
I bet you he has a podcast now.
I was making her watch. You know what I showed her? I showed her when Brock Lesnar F5 Big Show off the top
Oh,
ropes
man,
and broke
that's-
the
Nah.
That's an
that was
iconic
fire.
It
moment.
was clean as hell.
That
That
is
was fire.
One of the best top 5
Oh
moment
my
in wrestling.
God.
And I paused it and I said, "Baby, that wasn't supposed to happen." You understand that was raw strength.
That was just Brock Lesnar picking up this 500-pound man.
Yeah, they did hurt themselves. I heard.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to break. And the ref just
No. Now listen, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was improv.
Dude, sometimes I'll force my
my
girlfriend to
God.
watch things that I know she doesn't want to watch. Like I'll make her watch like a Naruto fight. Like,
That is hilarious.
Like one of the best Naruto fights I can think of, and I'm like, look, see, so this guy, right? This is Kakashi.
He's just explaining all the context.
Yeah, I explained the entire thing. I'm like, this guy's Obito. See, now if Naruto wouldn't have went down the path he went down, he would have turned into this guy. That's the type of shit I tell her, literally.
That is so fucking
But
funny.
every now and then she'll get into it. I showed her some Avatar shit, and she was like, "This is kind of cool." And then we watched it, and she loved it.
Do you
That
think?
is
Do you think
hilarious.
she's genuinely interested, or do you think she's like, I'll be a good girl for. I'll just watch it because
No, she's not nice. No, she's not nice. She will act bored if she doesn't like it. So I know when she really likes it. She's not gonna fake it.
Bro, that is so fucking
Avatar
funny,
is just.
man.
I also did skip season 1 where they're too kiddie, but Avatar is truly phenomenal.
Do you know they made a remake of the remake of the movie?
It's
a remake of the remake
They
of the
made
remake?
it a drama apparently, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out. It's on Netflix.
I heard it wasn't good.
They're
That's what
supposed to
people
be
say.
kids, bro. You're supposed, and like I heard that there's no real character development. Like they're all starting off very serious.
Yeah,
and,
I'm gonna
like,
say it here. I'm gonna say it now. Netflix has the worst fucking shows, bro.
also, everyone tells them don't do this,
And they
do
do
it, and then it comes out and everyone hates it, and then they're like, I guess we'll
Why?
try again. I guess we'll
For
get a
real,
different
man.
thing and try it one more
Oh
time.
my god.
They've literally had. If I could only count maybe on my one hand the amount of shows I liked on Netflix.
Squid Games.
That you
Squid
liked?
Games, yeah, that I genuinely liked.
that they made.
That they made. Squid Games.
I'm perplexed.
You have a lot.
I got a list, but I'm letting
You
AB
have
go.
a long list? All right, I want to hear your list too. Squid Games, Master of None.
Ooh.
I liked BoJack Horseman
Ooh.
I can't even think of it.
that they made. So Squid
bangers.
Games, Master of None, BoJack
Squid James.
Horseman, Squid James. Squid
Peaky,
James.
Peaky Blinders. You like that one?
No, that's not a Netflix show.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was made
It's
by
AMC?
Oh,
no,
it's-
it was
it's,
made by
BBC,
BBC. It was made by
yeah.
BBC, so I wouldn't even count it by Netflix.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, so you can't count Black Mirror either.
I wouldn't count Black Mirror.
that was made by BBC, too.
Count made by BBC.
Wow, they actually got a few hits.
Them British people.
So who? What else they
Those
got?
big black
bro?
cocks. They got a-
What is those
Got
big
good
black
taste.
cocks,
They
man?
got the big black cocks, man.
That's
That's-
the smart
I
BBCs. in
can't
that
even
room.
name 5.
There has to be more. What's another one?
Love
Did you
is
say
Blind.
Stranger Things?
Love is Blind is a revolutionary.
Love is
no-brainer.
Blind is on my list. Master of None.
Fuller House. No,
Fuller House.
Fuller House, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
BoJack Horseman. I got 3.
That's a great one.
Should I look a few up?
End of the fucking world.
Did y'all like Beef?
Oh, that was good. Oh, Beef was good. Okay,
I haven't seen Beef.
Beef is on my 5th.
End of the World is pretty good.
Beef is on my 5th. Beef was amazing. Stephen Yeun is a fucking great actor.
Sex Education. I like that show.
I never saw it.
I never saw it.
What's the other one? Easy. I think it's called Easy or Love. I think it's Easy.
Is that the vignettes? With
Yeah,
the
yeah,
short,
yeah.
With the short. That one was good too.
I like that show.
All right, fuck. Maybe I have 6 then.
Wow.
Maybe I have 6. Oh, House of Cards.
It would.
That rapist?
It was actually really
That
fucking
boy
good
rapist?
though.
Yeah, I heard it was really good.
Those first like 2 seasons.
I heard it was fire.
Oh my! Have you ever seen it or no?
no, I haven't seen it.
Why'd you put it on your list then?
I said it for you because I knew you had watched it.
That's a fucking good one.
I didn't watch it. Shit. What else is?
I think You Should Leave is really good.
Which one's that one?
Oh yeah,
I don't think y'all have seen that one.
and
yeah,
Tim.
that's
yeah.
good. That's good.
I've heard it's really funny.
The soggy steaks.
Dark.
That shit gets me every time, bro.
Dark. Not Dark. Yeah,
Dark.
Dark. Well, I've heard Dark is pretty good. Mindhunter. I've never seen that one.
There's a lot of good shit.
Narcos.
Ozark.
Narcos is a hit.
Narcos. Ozark.
I've heard too many bad things about Ozark.
Ozark is fire.
I've heard there's way too many like silly parts. No, it's really good.
Ozark is fire.
I told y'all about that one part, right? That I saw with the lady.
man.
When the
falling
lady
down
got ran over.
She was falling down the cliff.
Oh, that
Yeah.
that was a joke. That was meant to be funny.
Okay, but
That was-
how?
Because nobody liked her. She was a piece
I
of
guess
shit.
so. Yeah.
And it was like freeing for the son character.
I never saw Russian Doll. I heard that was a pretty good
That
one.
was pretty good.
I only saw the first season, but I like it.
Yeah. Damn, what else? Netflix got some bangers.
But they have majority shit.
They do have a lot of shit.
They put out too much shit that I'm like, bro, why?
But they gotta hit different demographics.
That's true. Maybe
True.
there's somebody at the
What's
shit
the
appeals
fucking
to.
the show about the British people?
There's a lot of those, Gio. the
British
Crown?
people.
And the one
The
just
Crown, yeah. People
literally
love the Crown.
Literally about the fucking English
Literally.
crown.
Yeah, it's literally about the Queen.
Literally.
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 Literally about the crown.
And at the English
She's looking
crown.
up at us right now.
Oh, the fucking the queen.
The Queen.
You know, guys, I'm sick of the streaming services. They're getting too expensive.
Yeah.
I'm watching only Fear Factor. And you know which one I started switching it to now? Only Forged in Fire. And the only Deal or No Deal. I started.
You saw
Dude,
Deal or Deal?
The other day, for the past week, right, from Monday till today, so Monday to Wednesday, yesterday, I turn on the TV when I get home, just for a little background noise while I put food right to eat, and whatever's playing, I'll just leave it on for a second, and then I get into it.
Bro, that's fucking hilarious.
Bro, it's been Deal or No Deal for 2 hours every night for the past 3 days. It's so good.
Yeah, that was entertaining, man.
It's a phenomenal show.
Wait, are you watching it like for real?
Yeah, it's like the Fear Factor channel. It's nothing but Deal.
It's nothing but Deal or No Deal.
I'm talking Deal after No Deal, after No Deal. back to back to back to back, Gio.
Explain to the people what the gimmick of the show is.
So
It's
Deal
too
or-
complex, bro. I
No,
never
no.
got
I
the
you.
math.
Okay, so but the only thing that's gonna be hard to convey through this is how the price is. So
That's the thing
basically,
that confuses me.
it goes from 1 cent to $1 million, and there's like 20 different prices in between there, or 25 different prices in between there. There's 25 cases for each price.
And
Right?
Bunch of
And
bad bitch next to
a bunch
him.
of bad bitches holding each suitcase.
Nothing but bad bitches, and then every time you pick one, he's like, "Michelle, fine ass, can you open that case up?" And then the music goes,
Yeah.
and then it opens. So
yeah.
So it goes from like there's it goes like in waves kind of. It's like a cent to like maybe $75, and there's like 6 in between there, and then it kind of takes a little break, and then it gets to like the few hundreds, and then it gets to 1,000.
I'm gonna watch that shit again.
The second part starts, and it's like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, then to 50, then to something, blah blah blah, and then at the very end, like the top 5 are 1 million. 500,000, 400,000, 300,000, 200,000, and 100,000.
And the cases are random, right? It's like the
Yes.
person just picks, like, let's just say that one in the middle, and that
Yes.
one could have the million, or it could have 750K, or
So-
it could have 500.
They're all random, right, in the beginning. They basically choose one case. So they choose the case that they think has $1 million in it. They take the case to the little table, right? And then after that, they start picking cases. So the first little batch, they pick like 4 different cases. When they open up the case, that takes that number off the board.
Yeah.
So if they take the 5, let's say they open it up and it's like $5. They're hyped as hell because all the big money is still on there.
Yeah.
But if it takes off a $500,000,
They're like, fuck.
They're like, fuck my life. Like that was a huge amount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they keep choosing, and then at the end of the 4 cases,
The banker comes in.
the banker from way up high in the fucking ceiling,
He's God.
he calls up Howie and he says, "Howie, listen, I ran the numbers on this. They basically do probabilities on like they're trying to buy them out, right? Like
Yeah.
so the way this game works is like they're acting of themselves as like a person who's giving away this money, like a deal.
Man.
So they're doing the math on okay, if I get, let's say I offered them $100,000, and they have a really good chance at winning more than that. Like, should I like basically it's up to them to choose if they want to take it or not.
yeah.
And so as they go on, they have if they don't take the deal, they have the chance to lose out on the big ass money.
Yeah.
And by the time the next deal comes around, the amount that they're offering them could be way less. Dude, I've seen people go from $117,000 to like literally $5,000
Oh.
in
or
one
to-
in one
to
three.
fucking
So bad.
$5.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
I've seen people lose out on 6 figures and end up having to settle for like literally $5,000.
What about the opposite? Have you seen people go from, like, they're offering them, like, 6 figures, and they end up winning, like, $1 million?
No, not
No,
yet.
I've never seen it.
But I have seen people almost settle for 30,000 and end up leaving with like 97.
yeah.
Hey.
I've
But-
never seen somebody win $1 million.
Let me tell you guys right now, this show makes you so unbelievably angry. So
Yeah.
well, first and foremost, right? Like the people will always scream, "No deal, no deal."
Oh yeah, because they got their family on the side.
Yeah, so and then the fucking crowd, because they're not invested in this at all.
Because it's not their money.
Yeah, so they're just telling them like, "No deal." They'll offer them. So let's say like on the board, it'll be like $10, $750, $1,000.
I'm watching this shit when I go home.
You gotta watch it. Bro.
I'm watching it when I go home.
And then 10,000, 50,000, and then 200,000. So they're offering them something like 100,000 because they want to buy them out. They don't want them to get the 200,000. But they'll have to choose like 2 more cases, and they'll be like, "No deal." And I'm like, "Bitch, you have a fucking like your chances are not good here. If you pick that 200,000, your shit just plummeted all the way down to like 7.
You know what, Howie? I think I got a good feeling this $1 million is right here in this case. Am I right, everybody?
And then they'll get barefoot and shit. And they'll sit down crisscross.
They'll get barefoot?
Bro, they'll be straight freaking out. So one of them I saw, right? It was a mom, and she had her kids with her and stuff. This
No
lady,
help. Absolutely no fucking
bro.
help.
There were 5 numbers on the board. One of them was 500,000, and the one under that was like 10,000. So a massive drop, maybe even less. I forgot what it was, maybe 5 or 1,000. Massive drop. This lady, bro, I was screaming at my television. I was so fucking angry. I was like, take the deal, you stupid bitch. They were offering her like $110,000. I was like, take the fucking deal.
Bro.
It's a guaranteed 110. This bitch insisted on trying to get the 200. Lost it.
Like a dumbass.
And then right when it happened, she started crying, obviously.
Oh,
Because her whole
God.
it makes you feel sad when that happens. When
No,
it
I
gets-
don't feel sad at all.
Bro, this lady,
Stupid.
she ended up leaving. She ended up leaving with like 5,500 or some shit like that. Bless you. And right as she started crying, they brought her family out who hadn't seen her in years, because they were like, "We just made this poor woman terribly sad on live TV." Bless you.
That's her own fault.
It is her own fault, but like it's funny how the show was like, "We need a backup because if this goes terribly wrong, this is gonna be a really sad show."
So, but she's the one who said no deal, right?
she said no
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
How much did she end up leaving with?
5,500, bro.
5,500.
She could have
From
made $110,000. She ended up leaving with fucking what? Way less. 1/200th of that.
Yeah, that's like nothing, bro.
No way, that's 1/40th of that. Something
One-
like that.
Jesus,
Bro, that shit is
5,500.
amazing,
Yeah.
man.
That's-
I have the board game version of that shit.
Oh, we gotta bust that out one day.
I gotta find it.
I swear to God, next time y'all come over, we'll watch it for like 10 minutes. It's phenomenal.
It's
That
great.
sounds fucking great.
It's so good.
I haven't seen it in years. I completely forgot how it was fucking played. I just remember the briefcases and the fucking chicks, and then just like reveal a fuck, you know what I mean? And then the
Yeah.
banker would call down, and I was like, "What the?" I never knew what the fucking banker was, but now that you explained it, it makes
Yeah.
a lot more sense.
Well,
Like,
because I hadn't watched it in years either. Like since I was like maybe a early teen, so I
Yeah, I
didn't.
haven't
I
seen
didn't
it in a
totally know the rules either.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, but now I watch it and I know the rules, and I'm like, oh my God, these people are idiots.
so the banker's doing live probabilities after every briefcase is being taken out.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I would imagine there's a computer up there and they're just putting in numbers. Like,
Yeah.
they put the X on this number that just got chosen, and then they fucking the computer
Yeah,
runs it
it's
for them.
running everything.
Yeah, sometimes they'll be generous and they'll be like, listen, just because they want you to get out now, they'll give you like this much.
Yeah.
But you can look at the numbers and kind of tell where it's going.
You can always tell.
Yeah, if there's like 4 numbers and 2 of them are very small and 2 of them are like pretty big, they're gonna offer them a fat amount.
So let's say if it's that case, right, and they offer you $100K, but the max on the out of those 4 briefcases is like $1 million.
What are the other numbers aside?
All right,
from
so
that?
let me keep going. $1 million, 500,000, 5,000, 1,000.
They'll probably offer you a good, maybe like 300.
They'll offer you, yeah, probably like very low 3s. They'll probably
Yeah.
offer you.
So
something
what do
like
you
that.
do if they offer you $300K?
I'm taking that, dude. That's a 50-50 chance that you fuck yourself completely.
50-50 are good odds though.
Nah, dude. Imagine you lose out on the $1 million and that drops down to 150,000.
like 100, yeah.
And then you're like, fuck it, I gotta go for the full 500,000. And then you lose out on the 500,000, and then it drops it
Yeah.
down to literally like
Pennies.
$2,500.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I've
man.
seen shit like that happen. You're like, yo, I feel horrible for this poor person.
Where like they lost on both of the big ones.
There's almost no situations I've seen where
They
I've
win.
I've seen one where the $1 million, she made it all the way to the end with the $1 million, and she ended up taking the deal, and she got $100,000. But
That's
she gave
tough.
it was like kind of that same situation. It was $1 million, but the gap was way more. It was like $1 million, then 10,000, then like 100, and like 500 or something like that.
Damn, and they only gave her $100K.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's actually still really nice.
yeah, but because
but-
the odds are not in her favor.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, actually, no, they are. They are kind of in
I
her
must have
favor.
She had it-
well,
she- it was in her
25%.
Yeah, it would have been a
She just didn't know.
75% chance that she chose an okay number.
Yeah, she didn't know.
Yeah, it all depends on how many cases you have to choose before the next offer and all that
Because
stuff.
then if they get to the end, it's just your case and that one up there.
Yeah.
And that's when it gets fucking insane.
And that, yeah, when that happens,
You're fucked. The banker got him right where you want him.
Yeah, you could choose the last one and be like, I think I have the million, or I think I have the high number here, or you could take the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I used to fucking like game shows were so fucking fire, man.
They were
so
dope.
There were some good ones. I used to watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I never watched that show.
That one was fire, bro. The very first, if you guys ever watch it, the episode's online. It has like millions of views. It's the very first winner of the show. This really fucking smart dude. I forgot where he's from, and basically he doesn't. You know how you have like 4 things. You have like a lifeline, and you have like a thing where it gives you like a 50-50, where it gives you like one takes off 2 fake answers, and then you have the two potential real answers. One of them is a real one, and you have like phone a friend, and you have one other thing. This guy didn't use any of the shit, so he knew all of his shit. Like they were asking him all the questions, he was banging them out real easy.
Yeah.
He gets to the last one, and then he's like, "Oh shit, I don't know."
Oh.
And then he's like, "I'm gonna phone a friend."
That's fine.
And then he calls his dad, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, I just won $1 million." And then he's like, "The answer is this," and then he's fucking right, and the guy wins the money. Like, that's the fucking coolest fucking shit.
That is the cleanest shit I've ever seen. He calls him, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, I don't actually need help. I just want to let you know I'm gonna win $1 million." And everyone in the crowd's like, "Oh shit!"
This is the biggest flex.
And then he says Robert Taft, and then he fucking
Yeah, or some shit
and then he
like
wins
that.
the whole thing.
Everybody's like, "Ah!" That shit was exciting because that one's like, I feel like that one's pretty doable because the questions were never really extremely difficult.
They're a little tough though.
They're a little tough, but most of them are like trivia / like pop culture trivia.
Oh,
like
okay.
Some history, like some very very light math. They're not like intense, but
I'm gonna see
the
if I can
deeper
do
you
one.
go,
The deeper, the harder it
we
gets.
should try something. The deeper you go, they get a little bit more intense, but none of them are crazy.
We should have a game show episode.
We should have a game show.
that'd be
episode.
so
I could
much
dress up as
fun.
Steve Harvey.
with a host.
Steve
Yeah,
Harvey.
we should have like a deal or no deal.
You got to grow out your mustache, Gio.
That would be so fire.
Dun, dun, dun,
You gotta-
dun.
I'll wear a bald cap and everything.
You got to
Oh.
shave the cheeks and grow out your mustache.
and a beige suit.
How fire is Steve Harvey, dude? I love a good
amazing.
heartful. Like, have you ever seen when he gets sad or like when he gets emotional?
On the
He'll be
show?
like, "This is the house I grew up in, man. That's my mama, man."
Bro, he be
Or like,
crying.
"This is the family, man. They helped me out when we ain't having nothing, man." And it's like a white family, like, "We love you, Steve." He's like, "I'm gonna send him a private jet to come bring him over here right goddamn now."
Bro, Steve Harvey's balling, man.
He's the man, dude.
He got the
Steve Harvey's
fucking
man.
Family Feud money. He used to have a show. He fucking has a show. He had like a Steve Harvey.
Oh, the Steve Harvey show, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He might still have it if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, it's been over.
Anyways, he was making money off that. The
And he
dude is-
stole that show.
I heard.
He
He
stole
did.
he stole the idea.
What is the idea behind the Steve Harvey show?
He's a teacher in a school. He's like a jazz teacher or some shit.
That's pretty cool.
But the idea of the show was that he's a teacher and he's a comedian or whatever. There was another guy. There's another show called Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
He's a comedian in that show.
Yeah, Mr. Cooper is a comedian.
Oh, I didn't know
In
that.
real life, he's a comedian. But in the
Oh.
show, he's a teacher and he runs the school.
That's not fair. There's lots of
They're
shows about
both
teachers.
Very similar.
Okay, I haven't seen them. I
They're
haven't
both
seen them.
very similar.
I have heard of Hanging.
Cat
with Mr.
Williams was
Cooper.
saying some shady shit about Steve Harvey, right?
Yeah.
Then he
Oh, he got
He
fucked
said
by
he
Diddy.
stole the show.
he said he stole
He
the
got
show.
fucked by Diddy.
Fucked
He
by
didn't say
Diddy.
Steve Harvey got fucked. Imagine.
Steve Harvey would never get fucked
Steve
by
Harvey's
Diddy.
a big
Never.
boy.
If anybody, Steve Harvey's doing the fucking.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day.
If Diddy fucked the game, everything is off the table.
I mean, it's true.
Oh, he fucked the game. Come on.
That is.
Who we
that
kidding? He
hurts my
smashed
soul.
the game.
Do you think it's confirmed? Do you think it's real?
I think he did it. He
I
smashed
can't believe the
game.
man that
He
made the
was
documentary got fucked in the ass.
Wait.
He didn't write that shit. 50 wrote
Oh.
that.
Yes, he did.
Bro, 50 wrote pretty much look it up. 50 wrote pretty much most of the album, or Ghost wrote it.
Oh,
Why do you
might
think
have.
the song sounds so fucking good?
They both rap the same.
None of his shit sounds good after that.
They both rap allegedly. Allegedly.
But for real,
Yeah.
it's a commonly known fact that 50 wrote most of that shit. Just saying.
Fucking 50,
I'm looking
dude.
for the writers.
I'm going to watch him tonight.
You better watch
Sorry,
it.
tomorrow night. Sorry.
I'm about to say tonight.
I got 50 on the mind.
You
Sorry.
got 50 on the mind,
I got 50
bro.
on the brain, dude.
All right, you might be right. 50 Cent's name pops up a lot.
Yeah, man, people know it because the game ain't got shit, bro. He ain't got no talent.
Wait, he don't got no.
Nah,
talent.
he got
he got beautiful green eyes.
Yeah, he just
He
looks
does?
cool. He just looks
Yeah.
cool. He's tatted up and stuff. He
He look
dresses
like a
pretty
pit
cool.
bull.
a bit
does.
more.
He's like a better Kevin Gates. Yeah. Like a refined and improved Kevin Gates.
Refined one.
Fucking Kevin Gates. I heard him on an interview the other day. He's like, see, it's not about what you. I can't even do his voice. It's very hard to do. But he's basically like, it's not about what you know. It's a cycle. Life is like a cycle, and it comes back to where it was, and wherever you are. And I was like, man, shut the hell
Bro,
up, dude.
did y'all ever hear about when he started a car with his hands?
No.
What?
He started a car with his hand.
With the electricity, right? Although,
with his hands, with his bare hands.
but like he did a charge with his, because I've heard you could do that.
I think it might have been that, but his story is it was just his bare hands.
So I got my hand right.
So
Put
I
it up
got
to the
my
engine.
hands on it, and I put it on the engine. and the guy was like, Kevin Gates, you lying. He said, God strike me right now.
God strike me right now.
No, he said,
both ways.
God
God.
kill my kids right now.
He said my kids.
No
And then
way.
he
That's
screamed
foul.
and he said, kill him right now.
Hello. Oh, they dead. They both dead.
He said, God kill my kids.
You don't bring your kids into it. Kevin Gates, you strike yourself down, not your kids.
It's
Oh
funny
my
that
God,
he put
bro.
that shit on them. He said, not me. I'll put it on them.
Holy
Just in case.
shit.
God,
That
let
shit
someone
was so
dig up my
funny.
mama grave and piss on it if I'm lying.
Oh
That's
my
fucking
God, that shit was so
hilarious.
funny.
You can't put
bro.
shit on your kids, dude. That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's so fucking. Oh, what I was gonna say right now, since we're talking about Steve Harvey, do you guys remember when Odd Future was popping up, bro? Steve Harvey was waging a war against them,
He
dude.
did not
Yeah,
like
yeah, he
them.
didn't like it.
He hated Odd Future.
What was the reason? He just thought they were bad for the youth, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said they're bad for the youth. They're fucking eating cockroaches.
They be sagging their pants
and they're
too high.
skateboarding too hard.
How did that end up though? Like, how did he? What did he catch his like
I don't
kid
remember, bro.
listening to Odd Future or something?
I mean, that's back when he had the Steve Harvey show, so he must have heard about them from like one of his producers or somebody who worked on the show, or must have showed him.
Yeah.
And he became obsessed with like hating these fucking kids.
I thought
bro.
Steve Harvey show was old. I thought it was older than
No,
Odd Future.
he's talking about the talk show.
Yeah, he had a talk
Yeah.
show. He had a talk show like 10 plus years
Yeah.
ago.
What a time, dude! Remember early Odd Future? Remember Earl?
Oh
Great
man,
time.
Earl
Like,
was
remember when
Earl
when he-
was gone?
when he was locked up.
Yeah, free Earl, dude.
Free Earl?
But you remember like the video when they're like blending up all the shit and drinking it and like
He took his
Oh,
nail
my
off.
God.
yeah, he was like peeling his nail and they were like grabbing their teeth and shit, doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
It was crazy time.
And then the Yonkers video.
But I'm
You-
not gonna
y'all
lie,
think he ate that roach?
It got my attention.
He ate
It
that
got
roach.
it got my attention. You think he really did?
He ate that roach.
He could have very easily shadow puppeted it.
It's crazy. It's
Shadow
crazy.
puppeted
Shadow puppet.
That dude's evolution as an artist, like the artist he is now. I'm like, bro, that guy ate a roach. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't strike me as
And
like
fake hung himself at the end.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
fake hung. His music is so not like that at all.
You know what's
man.
funny? We're at the point now where the new fans are finding out what he used to say. So they're like, oh my God, Tyler's homophobic.
Oh.
And he said the F word so many
He
times.
said
It's
the
like,
F word a lot.
It's like, damn, bitch, we knew that.
He
That's
called
crazy.
B.O.B.
F word.
Fagoot.
I mean, hey man,
A schmagoot.
he's
A
gay.
maggot.
He's
Yeah.
gay too. He can fucking say it. Who gives a shit?
That doesn't give you
He
clearance
was
to
secretly
say.
gay.
Why can't he?
No, I think that gives you clearance.
He
Gio.
was in the
No!
bro.
That
He
gives
was
you
in
a
the
card.
closet.
He was suppressing it. That makes it even worse.
at the time, but now in hindsight, you can't get mad at him. He was
'Cause
fighting
now when
inner
he gets it up
demons.
the ass,
He was
he can
fighting
say
He
inner
was
demons.
so he was suppressing it and speaking out against the
He was
gays.
suppressing it by saying, bitch, use a maggot.
I'm not gay. You're
Interesting.
gay as fuck.
Like, you're gay.
I'm just
Why do
sleeping
you think I
with my
love-
friend Frank.
Why do you think I love Justin Bieber so much?
Yeah, he did hang out.
Wait,
with
so
Justin
he
Bieber
wasn't
during that.
out? Well, he wasn't out right at the beginning, right?
Nah, he
Nah,
came out
dude.
like 2019?
Yeah, he didn't come out for a while. Not till like after Cherry Bomb, right?
Yeah, it was after Cherry. It was Flower Boy.
It was like the Bob one where he had the Bob on. Because Frank Ocean came out,
Frank was out early.
but not even that early. Like 2015, 2016. It still wasn't even that early.
It was before Blonde came out.
It was before Blonde came out for sure.
because he was talking about
He was talking about fucking
Oh,
dudes
yeah,
on
dude,
Channel
yeah.
Orange.
yeah, I was on Channel Orange. He was talking about clapping dudes.
I think he was talking
Yeah.
about it on Nostalgia. Nah, maybe not Nostalgia. But on Channel Orange, he was fucking.
Yeah, my guy, Pretty
Man.
Like a Girl, dude. On Channel Orange, he's been gay. I think the whole time. I think him and Tyler used to
He used to fuck.
smishy smash. Yeah, I think.
Nah,
he
I
used
thought
to
they were
get
just
down.
friends, bro. They're just boys.
I mean,
Hey, that's what happens.
He said he was sleeping on Tyler's couch for a while. I think they might have had a little. I think they might have. They were crashing in the same place. I think they might have fucked a little bit on that couch.
You know what happened when two gay men get on the couch
Yeah.
together?
Anything's bound to
They
happen.
have to fuck. They
No, but
gotta go for it.
I would imagine they fucked, right? You don't
They
think,
never know when they get that chance.
You don't
again.
think at any time in their life that they had like an intimate thing going
I
on?
don't
I
know,
don't think
man.
so.
I
They're
think
good
I think
friends.
they're just
I don't
friends,
think gay
bro.
dudes just go after every
Yeah,
guy.
I don't think
No.
they're just friends, bro.
I mean, I don't think that, but like, you know, you guys never thought that they fucked? I've been thinking they
I
fucked
never
this whole time.
thought they've ever.
I've never thought
I
that.
thought they're
thought
just
they're
good
younger
friends, bro. I don't
And
think,
they
I
both
don't
like
think
white
so.
men.
Yeah, that's true.
They
They-
both like white dudes.
They like the Leonardo DiCaprios.
yeah.
They like the skinny
Even
boys.
though Tyler's dating a girl right now.
The Justin Biebers.
Tyler's dating a girl?
Yeah.
Who's the girl?
Some light skinned model. She got freckles and shit. She real pretty.
I didn't
She
know he
real
was
pretty?
bisexual.
Yeah, he's bi.
Wow. Frank Ocean, I think, is also bi.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow, man. I had no idea.
I think Frank is gay.
You think he's full gay?
I think he's gay.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, all this, but he throws in she's every now and then in a song.
He does.
But he also throws in boys.
He do be saying he'll fuck chicks just to piss people off and shit.
He said, "I'll fuck your bitch."
Yeah.
He did say, I'll
to
fuck
make
your
you
bitch.
mad.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fire.
That's hilarious.
It's fire.
I do love Frank Ocean.
It's a good note to end on.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I wish I could use my sexuality as a weapon,
Go listen to
like a gun. I fuck your
Bow,
bitch.
I'm gay. Deal with this.
That's gonna be the title of this episode. Bow, I'm gay.
Bow, I'm gay. Choke on this.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.